Hello my dear followers, how are you? In today's video, I'm going to share something very powerful today as well. And it's about attachment. Attachment. What does attachment actually mean? Well, let me ask you a question. Do you sometimes have this need or this deep desire for a specific thing to happen in your life? It can be something on relationships or for your health, or when it comes to money or specific deal, or something just really something that if that were to be true, oh my god, this would mean so much to you. Okay, then type 1 in the comments. Or have you sometimes experienced that you were thinking about a specific thing, and the thing came back and the thing came back, and your emotional engagement became so big that it turned into an obsession? Then type 2 in the comments. Or you were experiencing something painful in your life, and by this experience you got fearful about future things happening in your life, and because you feel that fear, you are actually totally occupied by that emotion. Then type 3 in the comments. It can be fear, it can be any other emotion. Alright, so I'm happy to hear, and I'm happy to know, and I have been there, and this is why I set up this video, because that is called attachment. And attachment, how does that feel? Does it feel like it's healthy for you? Does it feel like you have a healthy relationship with a thing? Or do you feel perhaps it's a bit, you could say it's too much, but you engage with it too much. You actually make a god out of that thing. A god, perhaps when it comes to the fear, you don't want to make a god of the fear. Then again, this emotional engagement with the thing really shows that you're very attached to what happened in the past. So this attachment can happen, or can be set up by things that happened in the past. It also happens to things that you want to see happening in the future. So when it comes to this attachment, this emotion is actually a sort of resistance. Imagine that you have a friend, and this person, he or she really wants to spend all of her time together with you, right? So this emotion from this person for you gets so big that instead of you being interested in them, you actually want to create some distance. Can you imagine? Can you agree that that's the case? Because this attachment actually set up energetic repulsion, meaning instead of you experiencing it, you create more distance. Actually, you create more time that the thing will be experienced by you. Why? Because you put too much pressure on it. You emphasize it so much. You make the thing so much bigger than it actually is. You are totally consumed by it, and that drowns your energy. It really takes you down. And for some of us, we get to understand this pattern, and then you can do something about it. And this is why I share this with you, because we all can become aware about this. Because when you were a child, or when you grew up, of course you had attachment to things or people or situations or whatever, and nobody really ever told you if it was healthy or unhealthy, because they were even not aware what this actually was. Okay, and now when you are dealing in your life with situations, you can step into the same pattern, not even knowing that this is the exact thing that keeps you away from the things that you want to experience. Okay? So the detachment is the answer to this. Detachment is the opposite thing, and it allows you to create space, it allows you to create time, it allows you for the energy to get into motion and for the energy hurdle to be released. So what is detachment? Detachment is really you. It doesn't mean, let me first share what it's not, okay? Because people say you give up on your goal, you give up on your burning desire. No, that's not the thing, okay? You really feel it in your heart. You really have this sense like this is important for me. Now what you have to do is you have to step aside. You have to let things go, in the sense of you allow things to come to you instead of you putting force on the things to be happening in your life. You can also say let go and let God. So what does that mean? It means that you allow to focus on an emotional state that allows flow in your life. That doesn't create a bigger hurdle, that doesn't create a block of the energy. No, it allows you to create time and space so the message or the delivery can come to you, the delivery of the universe. What do I mean by that? Instead of focusing on the ill of a thing, instead of focusing on the love that's not there, on focusing on the thing that you miss, or focusing on the money that you really need, or focusing on the health that is missing, you're perceiving the lack. And I want you to know is that this universe is a universe of abundance. Look at all these leaves behind me, and this is just what is this? This is a piece of a forest in Switzerland. Imagine all the leaves all over the world. We cannot even understand how many leaves there are. We cannot even imagine. Well, the same happens to the abundance in life. You know, the fact that you are alive is a gift. You already won the game by being alive. Hear this. You already won the game by being alive. You are magic in its true self. The fact with your body, your mind and your soul, everything is just a wonder. It is really a wonder. It's a true wonder. And always in your life things happen in a way that you were not able to predict. Okay? So with you feeling your burning desire and really knowing like, hey, this is what I feel in my heart, this is what I see in the back of my mind, then again I do whatever I can, I take action, I support myself, and then I have to let go. I have to trust. I have to trust. So you refocus on the fact that there is enough of everything. There is enough of money. There is an abundance amount of money. There is an abundance amount of people who can bring the things to you. There's abundance amount of health that you can tap into when you focus upon it. There's an abundance amount of anything, relationships, health, wealth, purpose, all of that. Red cars, whatever, because I was talking about that in the last video. Okay, so it's literally you detaching from the lack, accepting where you are. Accepting where you are doesn't mean approving. You just accept where you are. You come to neutrality. And then what you do is you reclaim what it is that you feel in your heart from a clean space. And you see it as if you already have it. You have to give it to yourself first, not from needing or wanting, yet from the aspect like, You have it already energetically. Allow yourself to give you that peace, to give you that harmony, and to operate from that end in mind, that feeling of things are exactly the way I presumed they would be. You just let it go so it can come to you. So you have to connect, not to the thing that you want. You have to focus on the emotional state that you have with it. And when the emotional state is in balance, meaning it is in harmony, then this allows actually the thing to be brought to you. Something that's very important to know is that it's either that or something better. Okay? So being focused on letting go and allowing things to come in, know that the universe has things for you that you cannot grasp. There's so much happening, there's so much available, there's so much possible, there's so many opportunities. The world is full of abundance, and what we can comprehend with our human mind is just, 5% of all the opportunities and possibilities that are out there. So tell yourself when you let go, it's this or something better. It's this or something better. And find peace with that. This is the energy of allowing, of receiving. This is also called surrender. And you being surrendered actually allow the things to happen and come to you. So this is my short explanation about attachment and detachment. This is what I guide my people with, people who work with me, and it's a true game changer because you can be focused on your goals. If you don't master the attachment and the detachment game, then you're just forcing things. And have you ever seen force creating long-term solutions? Let me know in the comments. I'm happy to hear your experience about this and what you really long to detach from. See you in my next video. Talk to you very soon. And I am still having 3 spaces for my personal guidance program for people who are high achievers, who really want for their time to be used effectively. Okay? There's ways how you can support yourself tremendously on this journey, how you can propel, how you can make a difference, and how you can stand that difference in a very powerful way. This is what I guide you through on a basis for 3 or 6 months. If this resonates with you, if you know you have high standards and you know you have high goals and you know it's going to take some accountability, some support, some guidance, some help, then reach out to me. You can share the word prosperity in the chat, and then we set up a way that we can communicate together and see if we're a good fit for one another. And I'm very excited to be starting to guide people on this journey in this small session, in this small setting, I mean. All right, talk to you very soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.